This is a look at the solo bot for Jungle Command. I've already done a video that has gone over the rules on how to play a two-player game, and this again is just to go over the solo variant. So the main thing with the solo version, the player is going to be playing as the Americans, and the AI bot will be playing as the Vietnamese. All the rules pretty much are the same as far as ruling for weather, movement, combat, and refresh phase. The biggest difference with the solo version is you're going to add these Firebase counters, and these Firebase counters will tell you the Vietnam AI bot where to move. So what's going to happen is this is a freshly set up game. We've got the Vietnamese player up here at their base. We have the Americans here at their base, and then one unit at all the different fire bases. This is the initial setup of the tracker. And you'll start the game off by, there's going to be two stacks of these counters. So you're going to have a non-active stack and then an active stack. So to start the game, you're going to draw all the counters. The Firebase counters are going to be in the not active stack. You're going to pull one and randomly put it over here to the active stack. To start the game, you'll then flip over. You'll flip over this counter, and this shows you that they are going to move to Firebase number 1. So we'll roll for weather. We got a 4. So with a 4, we're going to add 2 command points. So they went from 5 to 7. The NVA player is going to move as many units as they can to Firebase number 1. And so you have to keep in mind, right now their supply routes are at 5, so the maximum amount of units they can have at Firebase 1 is 5. You also have to keep in mind your command points. So we have 7 command points, and we have enough to move all 5 units to Firebase 1. So we'll drop this down to 2 remaining. We'll move all 5 of these to Firebase number 1. Now the American player, they get to do their move. I'm not going to actually do all this, but let's just say they end up moving over a couple units over here to Firebase number 1. We have combat. Let's say a couple of these Vietnamese pieces get killed, so they go into the reinforcement pile. And let's just say that a couple of these American units get damaged, so they're flipped over to their damaged side. No other combat, so then we move to the second round of this turn. Over here you see rounds until resupply. What we're going to do is we're going to flip this active pile face down. Anytime a round hits either this 4 or round 2, and both of those rounds are circled, you're going to randomly move a counter from the inactive pile to the active pile. So since this is at round number 4 and it's circled, that means we're going to move one of these counters from the non-active over to the active. Now to start the new round, we'll randomly shuffle these up. And we're going to flip this over. And it says Firebase number 1. So we'll roll for weather again to 5. So they get 2 more command points added to their command point tracker. And when we flip these over, one of 2 things could have happened. We could have either reinforced Firebase number 1, or we could have attacked a new Firebase number 7. But since we're going to reinforce Firebase number 1, we're going to look here at Firebase. We have 3 Vietnam units, The maximum amount of units that we can have is 5 at a fire base. So we can bring 2 units here to fire base number 1. We have enough command points to do that. So we'll drop this down to 2 command points, and we're going to bring these units here to fire base number 1 for their max amount of 5. If we would have, let's kind of back this up real quick. Let's say that they still had their 5 command points here. If we would have pulled firebase number 7 instead of firebase number 1, then we would have used all 5 of our command points to move all 5 units to firebase number 7. If at any time during combat, if all the Vietnam pieces get killed, you would add that firebase back to the non-active pile. If at any time the Americans lose all of their pieces and this firebase is conquered, then you would remove this counter from the game. And what I usually like to do is I'll just flip this over onto its backside and I'll just place it over the firebase on the main board. That way you know that that's conquered, and the Americans can't at that point come and retake it. But that is the additional rules for the solo version of this game. Again, this is Jungle Command. Takes about a half hour to play. Thank you.